Okay, they dragged out an old fart blokes to have a chat to you, so I'm not gonna talk to you about the game plan that you guys got that all sorted out. What I want to talk to you about is what you're wearing today. Okay, that strip you're wearing today represents a lot of years. A lot of years, a lot of hard work by a lot of people, and there's rich history in this club. And we're not stupid, we know it's struggled to survive sometimes. Really struggled to survive, but why is it still here? Why are you still able to put that jumper on? Because this club doesn't say die. This club gets up, when they get knocked down, they get up and have another go. Every one of you wearing that jumper, you've got a number on your back that actually represents some bloke who played before you, who ran out there, took the same risks, sweated, bled, worked their arse off, so they could actually have a win. And sometimes it's not just about winning. Seriously, what do you do when you walk out there? How many people are watching you? You might have loved ones out there, you might just have spectators out there, but you've got your teammates watching you as well. What do you bring? What do you bring to the collective? This is not golf, not bloody tennis. This is a team sport. And when it's your turn to go, cover someone else's man, you go. Because you're a team person. And I'm sure there's some really outstanding footballers in this group. Every team's got them. But you know what? They're not worth anything unless the guys, like I was, who just work their butt off to be their best they can every week. It doesn't matter about the accolades. It matters about you looking in a mirror and saying, do I do my bit? When he sits beside you, do you look at him and say, you know he's got your back? Yep. Do you know he's going to do the right thing by you? And if he can't successful with it, it doesn't matter. You go over and you go, thank you anyway, mate. Good on you. Because it is you guys against them. I'm not talking about any nasty physical stuff. I'm just talking about challenge each and every one of you faces. You carry on your back a number of a past player who worked their arse off to keep this club viable, upright, so you guys can play footy. I was one of them. There's a couple more of them here. Much more gifted footballers than I ever was. Who's wearing number 1 today? Anyone? Not playing? Okay, when you do play, mate, you carry these blokes' reputation with you. Who's wearing number 5 today? Robbie Telfer. You all know Robbie. Robbie's dragged this club back up to where it ought to be. So you can walk into those rooms and see that with pride. Robbie Telfer wore number 5. One of the gutsiest, hardest footballers I've ever seen. I remember not playing him one week because he was injured. He was injured. He sat in front of me and cried because he couldn't represent this club. And threatened to leave because I wasn't going to play him. That's the passion that you guys carry out with you on your back every time you play. The results take care of themselves. The question is, what do you bring each week? What do you bring to your teammates? What do you bring to this club? This club has dragged itself up again. Up again. You have a chance to write your own history for the number on your back. Not just respect the blokes who wore it before you, but to put your own name there. So in 15, 20 years they're going to be talking about you and the number you wore. They're going to be talking about you and the number you wore. Because you went out there with pride and respect. And you did justice to the number you're wearing. There's one bloke in this room that I have just unbelievable respect for, and I'm sure you all do too. I taught him at school. He came down to this club. He's been an institution. I could cry with how proud I am of him. The way he has stuck with this club. He has brought his best every time he's represented the club. We know he's won accolades, best and fairest in the league. That was never his aim, and you know he doesn't want to even celebrate that. Someone else has to tell you that he's done that, because he won. That's because his heart and soul is in this place. And I know footy changes. I know footy changes when you're this age now. And you might, this is this old bloke talking about footy used to be. It doesn't change because if you've got the passion, and you've got the drive, and you've got the heart, you'll do what you need to do. When you come off at the end of the 4th quarter, irrespective of the result, you need to come off having given everything. You need to come off and say, I could not have done more for my mate or for this club. And then go in when you have your shower, look in the mirror. because then you can see what looks back at you and have the ultimate respect for that person. Ultimate respect. Because this is the field where you sort out the men from the boys. You sort out the people who are fair income to the people who want to be a show pony. You sort out the people who've got a heart and honesty and integrity because they stick up for their mate and they do the hard yak. Out there, with all the group watching, it'll be on show. I expect, and I know your coach expects, every one of you to find something to do. Enjoy it. We enjoy when we have a go and you can respect yourself. Have a fair dinkum dip. Doesn't matter about the opposition, it doesn't matter about the result. It's about what you bring. In recognition of one bloke, boom, I'm just wrapped. 350 games, mate. What an unbelievable